what is deer hunting all about anyway? I mean, a lot of people ask me that, and you know, they have a concept that all it is being out in the woods with a gun and shooting the deer. They think that's the whole project. Well, remember back on opening day, John Ford and I were in the blind 11 and a half hours, sitting, being relatively quiet, watching for deer. We saw lots of deer, but that's one part of deer hunting. Another part, and just a part, is shooting the deer. And on the second morning of the season, that buck walked across the field. I didn't have much time, but that part of the hunt went by very quickly. It's a 4-point. He's gonna go.
Let me know when.
You ready?
Yeah.
Dumped him right there. Shoulder shot. That was perfect. That was perfect. Oh, that shot. The only way to relive that little teeny moment of deer hunting is to look at it on videotape, because it really is a very small part of hunting. And there's a lot more that happens after the shot. Now, we went out, tagged the deer. John Ford field dressed it for me because my back was killing me. We loaded it up on the pickup truck, took it back to camp, talked about it. But you know, the hunt still isn't over. We had to take it that night to the deer processor down in Ovid. Now, this is Bob Laceny. Right here we are at Bob's Deer Processing. Here's a guy who decided to go into business for himself with Bob's Deer Processing. You know, it's a type of business that I think it's sort of an illusion in a way. You get lots of business and it all comes at once at deer season. And when that happens, you get stacks and stacks of deer that you have to cut up for the happy customers. So let's stop in here at Bob's. I tell you, he's got them piled up outside right now that they're loading them up and putting them in the coolers. But it looks like this was a banner deer season. I would say that Bob Laceny is having the deer processor's dream and nightmare. I mean, just so many deer to deal with. But look at this, John. Look at the antlers on these babies. Boy, this is some nice looking bucks. Find out how soon he's going to get those hanging in the cooler and how many deer are in the cooler. Oh, where are the crowds?
Hey, say, Fred.
Here's the man himself, Bob Laceny, Bob's Deer Processing, and we got Mom here working. How you doing, Mom?
Fine, fine.
It's a family business. And you're wrapping the steaks and... Oh boy, look at these steaks, John. See, this is how you guys at home who want to butcher your own deer, if you want to take the time and the patience to get all of the fat and connective tissue off, those are beautiful looking steaks. Here's the Maestro. Maestro, who has cut up how many deer this season?
We're at almost 600 right now.
Of course, you haven't done that many.
No.
I happened to see a few outside.
Yeah, there's quite a few outside yet.
Now, with just you and Mom here, how are you going to catch up?
Well, the crew will come in now.
Oh.
Yeah, school's out.
Oh,
The
okay.
night shift will be here.
Okay, so you hire school kids to...
Yeah, quite a bit. Yep.
Now, is your trimming, what are you trimming off here? You got a steak or a roast?
Yeah,
or
this
what?
is just off the hind quarter, and I'm just getting all this stuff off from it.
Mm-hmm.
And all the icky goes in the barrel.
Icky in the barrel.
Yeah, and the rest goes in there for hamburger.
Burger stuff goes in here. Now, what are those gloves you're wearing? They're not the cut-proof gloves.
Well, no, but it keeps my hand clean. If somebody comes in, I have to take them off, then I got clean hands to work with. And it looks better when the people come in.
So they're just rubber gloves?
Just about everybody wears them, yeah.
Do you do that for any sort of health reasons or anything? I mean, you know, the talk
No.
about tuberculosis or Lyme disease or anything?
I just started it, and I just always kept on doing it.
Just, hey, can you put the knife down a moment and give us a quick tour? Because
Sure.
we got people that want to know how the deer season was, and we always use you as a test, you know, how many deer you have in compared to last year. What do we got going
Well,
here?
what do you want to see first?
Well, you got what, 555?
Yeah, 555.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah, I shut down there Tuesday night and opened back up again Friday. And most of the people came back because we had 2 coolers full.
2 coolers. Well, let's see what, this is the freezer? Is this,
that's the freezer there.
okay, looks to me like you're up to 395.
I'm just cutting right now 401.
401. So you have about 140 or 50 deer.
Yeah, about 156 to go.
156 to go, and then of course more people are bringing them in. Well, let's go through here. This is where you have the carcasses hanging. Of course, you got to strip the hide off.
Right, yeah. Yeah, this is where we skin and quarter our deer right in here.
Okay, so you got a couple on deck. Now let's go back through here, John. Oh, here's a collection of knives. I bet you they're sharp.
And most of them are.
Extremely sharp. Now we're into the cooler. Oh, well, you've taken down a row of deer?
Yeah, we've been working on this cooler basically. When one gets full, we just switch over to this one. Everything is in row, and we got just this row against the wall to do yet, and then we go back out and start in the other cooler.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Keep it rotated right in line.
Well, some of these racks. Here's a nice 8-point. Mainly, ooh, look at this tall rack here, another 8-point. Most of these seem to be bucks. Is that right?
More does are coming in now, but we've had a lot of bucks come in. During bow season, the bucks are coming in probably, I would say 10 to 11 bucks every 3 does. But now gun season, we've had a lot more does come in now. A lot of the big bucks have already gone, but we've had a couple nice 12 points, 10 points.
Wow. Well, this is the cooler that you had, and you added a new cooler.
Yeah, I got a new cooler now.
So how many deer are hanging in here right now?
And which one? This one here?
This one.
Oh, I don't know, maybe 45, 50.
45,
It holds
okay.
120. Okay, this one right here, they just brought this in today. His boy shot it from Ohio. And right now it's still bow season down there. Gun season don't open up for probably, I think, till the end of the week, then it opens up.
Huh.
But he said this one here was a small one compared to the other ones that he's seen. He's seen a lot.
Isn't that what everybody
Yeah.
says?
So,
Huh, that is a big deer, though. Now, what about these deer laying here? You said these are the ones that came in today?
yeah, these are the ones that came in today.
Now,
And when I'm here by myself, we just slay them here until the other guys come in. Then every night, everything is hung up.
okay.
But
Now,
they're
there's-
all right in order.
You know, people are going to wonder, is this sanitary to have them laying down like this?
As long as it's cold. When it's warm or rainy, they go right in. And usually the people who bring them in will help me hang them right up.
Okay, but I mean, the fact is that these deer are field dressed, the hide is on the outside, and really there's no way to contaminate the meat
No,
because they're all,
Yeah.
and they're hanging up. Well, let's go take a look. Now, in the second cooler, this is a cooler that our enterprising Bob Laceny built for this deer season. I mean, you have this baby loaded.
Yeah, we filled this up on Sunday.
So the deer hang, well, right now it's...
Well, this is the second time this is full. This is already filled up and emptied out, and we just filled this in again from Monday till like Tuesday. It refilled again.
Of course, you don't have to have the air conditioner on or the freezer on.
No,
when
a
it's-
lot of times I use blowers when it's this cold out. It's colder outside than what my compressor can run.
Oh, no kidding.
So
you just
this
blow
is great weather for me.
I guess. Well, right up there you have some hides.
Yeah, this is where basically in October and stuff I store some of my hides until I get my semi in.
Oh, a semi truck over there?
Yeah, I got a semi trailer over there. I filled one of them last year. I had like 4,200 hides in it.
Oh, so you take in people's deer hides,
Right.
other
Yeah,
than just the
right.
deer that you
I'll
process.
go around the state when season's over and buy other people's hides too,
Wow.
plus my own.
So this is another little side business from the deer processing.
Yeah, I gotta keep something going until grass grows.
Now these don't look like, well, I guess they're salted. This is
Yeah,
salt
the
out here, huh?
Right. We salt them real good. I go through. I think last year I went through like 5 tons of salt.
Holy cow. So you take these hides down to somebody and you make that their nightmare because
Well-
they have to go through and cut all of the meat off of this.
Right. A guy comes and picks them up with another semi. We load them all up. Then they go either New York or Wisconsin.
I'll be darned.
And it's a lot of work.
Well, that's something else. Well, how would you size up the season, Bob?
Right now, I think it's doing a lot better than last year. I looked.
I mean, do you think is that just because your business is up? But does that
I don't know.
reflect
We've
the
had a
season?
lot of new people this year, and a lot of the old people are back. But the reports I've been getting from up north has been the deer's been real down. But down south around here, it's been great. Guys have been bringing in 3, 4 deer at a time.
Wow. So
And,
they've been filling the tags. Is that because the computer glitched and they got extra doe tags or what?
Yeah, some guys are bragging about they got 3, 4 doe tags, and
What a mess, huh?
they'll be using them this week.
Well, how do you keep your deer straight here? Everybody gets a number.
Oh, when they bring them in?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is right in order.
So you do
from number 1 right on through.
So you do each deer individually.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of guys are concerned about that.
Oh yeah, each deer they got like 2 tags on them, and it's written down. So if a tag does get ripped off, I can go back in the sheet in the side, and when it's hanging up, you can take any tag off, and I'll tell you whose that deer belongs to.
So you
Experience.
and keep your eye on it.
Right.
Because people always think they're getting gypped.
I know.
My deer was bigger than this. Huh?
Well, the ones that look like they weigh 100 pounds or less will weigh. Because we've had a couple of people come in and really irate, and when their deer only weighs 50, 60 pounds, you're not going to get back a lot of meat. And I feel really bad when I want to give back 1 sack of meat. You know, I feel terrible, but I can't give no more back than what they give me to work with. So a lot of those small deer will weigh just for protection.
Now, it's been my experience when I butcher deer myself, I'd get maybe 35 pounds of meat, boneless,
You
trimmed.
get back approximately 1/3 of the deer's weight. So it's basically where it was shot. We've had them shot in the hindquarters a couple times, and that's where the stakes are.
So they lose that meat.
Right, and we've had, last year a guy came in with 2 8-points, or 2 different guys, but they both had 2 8-points. And they both weighed exactly 135 pounds. One guy got back 3 sacks of meat, and one guy got back 2. Because the hindquarters on their one were wide, were huge. And the other guy was really slim, but he had a big chest. And that's just the way it goes. You know, if you got big hindquarters, you're going to get back a lot of meat. I can't put meat that isn't there in the bag.
So there's 2 things to look at when you're hunting: the size of the rack and the size of the rear end. Because that's,
Yeah, basically.
that's where the meat is.
We got a couple does in there.